Number 5, if you want to quit smoking, one of the things that you really have to get your head around is the idea of stress. One of the main reasons I smoked, and one of the things I used cigarettes for, beyond everything else, was to relieve stress. Kids getting all up in my, whatever, all hyped up, work getting all hyped up, me being late, problems with the girlfriend, the wife, the boy, whatever. Stress, oh my, I always look to cigarettes to reduce stress. And so I'm in this meeting, smoking cessation meeting, and the teacher, the instructor, is talking about stress. And he has like these yarns, and he's talking about how the stress works, and he's like twisting them up, and I was like, I don't know what the heck he's doing. This doesn't make any sense to me. But then somebody else says to me, and they go, when you are stressed, what you were looking to do is your heart rate increases. As you get stressed, you start breathing heavier, right? You're stressed out. What smoking does is it slows your heart rate. See, when you take a drag of a cigarette, you're all stressed out, you're all mad, you slam the door, you go outside, you grab your cigarette, you light it, you're gonna take a deep breath, you're gonna take a deep breath, you're gonna hold it in for a second, let it out. You're gonna do that 2 or 3 times, and before you know it, the stress is gonna go away. And we always say it's because of the cigarette. No, it's not. It's because you took a deep breath. It's because you slowed your heart rate. This was a huge turning point for me. A huge, huge, huge turning point for me. I know now that if I'm stressed, all I have to do is take a deep breath. Didn't work? Take another one. They're free. Actually, while I'm on the stress thing, I do want to make one comment, and that is about taking a deep breath. One of the things that really stopped me from really trying to quit smoking was there is a feeling in the back of your throat. There is this little itch that the only way you can even scratch it is with a cigarette. You can't do it any other way. And non-smokers, people who have never smoked, they just simply don't understand what I'm talking about. But I'm sure if you're watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. You ever gone so long without a cigarette that you weren't quitting, you just were going without a cigarette? As a matter of fact, that's kind of how you know it's time to have another cigarette, is you can feel it in your throat. And you know what? Another way to even identify this is when you're sick and you have a cough. It is the stupidest thing in the world. But you know what I always use to get rid of a cough is I would smoke a cigarette. Like, it's stupid. It's weird. Like, what do you mean? How does inhaling smoke make it so that you cough less? It does. It really does, because it relaxes everything. I don't know. But I always thought that physical craving in my throat, that little itch, I never knew whether or not that would go away. And that, not knowing if that goes away or not, really prevented me from really actively pursuing quitting smoking. And I'm here to give you some fantastic news. It goes away. It goes away quick, too. I don't remember, it's been 17 years. I'm not sure exactly when it went away, but I was surprised at how quickly it went away and relieved. Because again, I know people who are posting, I see posts today on Facebook because it's the Great American Smokeout. People are like, I quit cold turkey. I mean, I'm toughed it up. Listen, I didn't tough anything out. And I could not toughen that little itch out. If I still had that itch, I'd still be smoking. I just could not handle, I hated it. It drove me insane. So if you know what I'm talking about, it does go away, which is so fantastic. Thank God. But stress, the way you're relieving stress, if you're using cigarettes to de-stress, the only thing you're doing is using cigarettes to slow your heart. And you can slow your heart without a cigarette. It's just like this. That's how you do it.